Sub to BriZ.
That's why this is why he laughs funny, right? He's drunk. He lives in Michigan.
Bro, he had a 2-second buffer with his laugh. Like I don't even know how.
Sit, please.
Okay.
I need to talk to you.
Well,
what are you doing here today?
well, I'm here because I was slightly concerned.
I'm slightly concerned of where your hairline went. You look like Billy Corgan if he had a failing organ. Guess he went from smashing pumpkins to smashing. Your head looks like a dusty ass AirPod. You look like Pluto if he survived the Chernobyl blast. And speaking of the hills that have eyes, oh, do those eyes have some fucking hills? Feels like I'm looking at Queen Elizabeth's labia flap. And also, what are you wearing, bro? You look like a 7th grader just got cut from the varsity basketball team. I know this is like a common pattern for all predators. They think that if they dress like a 3rd grader, it makes it acceptable for them to smash a 3rd grader. Motherfucker left dicks to give dick. You look like a gremlin if you jumped out the microwave last second. I don't know which one sticks out more, your erection when you see a child or your goddamn ears look like one of the Rice Krispie elves. You can probably hear a song before it even starts playing. You look like Uncle Fester if he became a child molester. You look like that one bald-ass Make-A-Wish worm from SpongeBob with the lobster legs. Wait, why does the worm itself look like Gary Busey? I don't know how you expect any girl to clash kissers and mass pissers with you when your lips look more drier than an armadillo's asshole if it was stuck in a Mojave. I think I can see a little bit of dust flying out your soup coolers. I know I said you look like the elf off a Rice Krispie, but I can see some frosted flakes falling off your lip. I think he even swallowed a fly. He looks like the type of dude to drag the toilet paper up his back every time he wipes his eyes. I feel like this dude moans every time he plops out a rectum crop. You look like Quasimodo if he was a burn survivor. It's like I'm staring at a gender-bent Harvey Dent. Skin pale, head looks like a beluga whale. You probably got your shirt from the back of a Kohl's store on retail sale, build-ass bitch. I masturbate loud as fuck. Like, if you don't like it, just go on another plane. Like, I don't really understand.
Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro.
I ain't desperate, got a death wish. Wake up every morning, got a Zanny and her lettuce for breakfast.
Hey, real quick, follow me on Instagram. I'm almost at 4,000 followers. It would mean the world of back in the moon ass crack if you guys did. And also hit me up on MySpace. I talk to your grandma. I make her dentures clap. She thinks I'm cute. She got Parkinson's, bro. She can't even use a toilet. Every time she sits down on one, it looks like she's cranking the Soldier Boy. So be a helping hand in a good cause. Allstate. We only jerk off with the right hands. Alright, welcome back ladies and ladies with dicks. So I was trying to sit down on my kitchen table and eat me a scrumptious ass cupcake, and as I was chewing on the pastry wrapper, I felt the ground shake around me. Like there was a category 5 on the Richter scale earthquake going on outside. It felt like Godzilla was throwing it back in my front yard. But that's when I quickly realized it was just EDP smacking his double D's across my wall, so that's when I ran upstairs to go make another Predator video to scare him away. But I'm gonna slap the gap between Anthony Davis's tooth and tell you guys the truth. Ever since I made the EDP video, I feel like the FBI is trying to get me to speedrun to be in their watch list, because I've been getting thousands of felons that want to squeeze little girls' melons flying up all over my recommended. It's getting to the point where I get a certain scratch in the back of my asshole that only a cheese grater could fix. I almost trigger my gag reflex every time I open up my featured page. I don't know if EDP sent out the cupcake comrades to come attack me or some shit, like deploy the 6 sages of the underage to come haunt me until my grave, and I just don't even know how to react anymore. I'm feeling weaker than NBA Youngboy's pullout game seeing these yeasty beasts pop up on my page every day. I almost feel like I gotta draw a circle around me to protect myself from the sea bears of the daycare. It especially doesn't help when half of these motherfuckers look like something you would see in a mirror if you say their name 3 times. Wild wicked witch of the incest looking ass bitch. Honestly, it's just really getting upsetting seeing all these loners with a boner popping up on my page. And it's a honky hunk of bullshit that coloring in the lines is starting to be a dating qualification. Like if she can't ride half the rides at Cedar Point, then she's not hopping on your Peter joint. I find it bewildering that these no nipple Neanderthals think if a girl's old enough to learn her ABCs, she can move right onto the D. It's like taking a fucking epileptic kid to a disco party. It makes absolutely zero sense. And the fact that people are just trying to casually normalize this and just act like it's a part of everyday society, like no pun intended, but I kid you not, there's literally semen demons on Twitter that'll start screaming about how they want to do the no pants dance with a bunch of children, and then either when you call them out on it or they get hate back, they go fully fucking ape shit. Like the offender gets offended that you think that it's wrong for them to do that. Like they act like it's a good deed to want to breed with a bitch that can't even read. It's okay, she's dyslexic. She's also 12. Oh, I told her I'm 12 too. Just some dog ear. I mean, like, people just don't care anymore. Like, age is just not even in consideration. Time is in the past. It's not even the present. Because these bitches, they see it as if her age is on the clock, then she's ready for the cock. If she can cross the street, you can bet the back crack of my red rosy ass that she can hop on my meat. And being 16 myself, I feel like I have to board up the windows, lock up the forts, hang up the cleats, just to prepare myself down so I don't have a 400-pound man giggling under my sheet. And really to get my cheeks to jiggle and my stomach do a shiggle really just begs the question on what's next. Like, I feel like these bitches are gonna try to pull hosts or half-developed embryos. They're just gonna go to the ultrasound just to get sexual stimulation. Hey, sir, what are you doing in this room? You're not the father.
Yeah, but I'm about to bust my daughter water if I hear that machine beat one more time.
Fuck!
They just gonna go up to the mother in the stretcher and start talking to the Humpty Bumpty like, motherfucker's gonna turn to R. Kelly when they start seeing the belly. But you can honestly slap my taint with a bottle of Sherman-Williams spray paint if you tell me you don't know who Chris Hansen is. He's practically the Dark Knight that gives every predator a fight. Some say pedos drive faster in school zones because they fear Chris is always watching. He's practically like the Batman for these people that like kitty titties. John Swan is his #1 biggest fan. He got caught committing tax evasion, and he also got arrested for harassment charges. And he also became a RuneScape Let's Player. But if you do want your hole to be gaped and watch some RuneScape, then you can follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/SenjuPoppy. Follow me on there to slap a few extra inches on your penis. But basically, Hammer Dick Hansen ran this show called To Catch a Predator, where he practically stopped these bubbling chodes at the end of the rows and exposed them for who they are. They set up like a sting operation for these predators to walk into, almost like a mousetrap, which makes sense because half these fucking creeps look like repeat sheep. They actually look like mice with a lice infection. And essentially, he's like a master of the baiting. He sends out like of-age decoys that pretend to be 13 to lure the predators in. And then once the predator does get comfortable, like he feels like he's gonna be a magician to unravel some beef curtain tonight, Chris Hansen stumbles in the room like a WWE wrestler off a Xanax bar as he makes his grand entrance. He just emerges from the darkness of the shadows and confronts the predators head on. I mean, literally, he just bull charges them. Look at that forehead. He could probably rhino smack some bitch. That's at least a moderate concussion if you get clamped by that mushroom stamp. That holy head of the 4 is longer than a CVS receipt. Practically, he confronts them, shows them the message that they sent. The predator always denies it. They act like it's a weird-ass episode of Black Mirror, like they were forced to slap a titty to save the city or some shit. Chris, I swear, it's not what it looks like. You gotta tell me. There's a clock is ticking. That's why my dick needs a lick. I tried to warn you. The bomb is about to explode. The whole city's about to fall apart into ashes. Like, there ain't no bomb, but I'm still trying to pipe. Can you still let me, Chris, for the one time? Arby's rotisserie chicken. I need a dick, and we have the meats in these fucking streets, my boy. Balls on the seagulls and shit. It's a good show. I really love watching these predators fall into their own demise. Something just puts the happiest smile on my face and a boner in my pants watching these guys find out their love of their life isn't true and watch their balls get blue as well. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, except the only thing that's getting killed here is the predator's boner when they walk in the front door. But I want to get the basis down, you know, a quick little 1-2, show it how the fuck we do. So as I was searching for shitty content in the fart buckets that fell beneath it, I found one of Chris Hansen's episodes that really just struck my eye. It gave me a weird tickle in my sack that I never felt before, because the predator that's starring on it is honestly one of the most mortifying men I think I've ever seen. I mean, I would rather French kiss the fucking crypt keeper than look at this man again. Never knew Jason Voorhees from Part 3 was trying to teach the kids the birds and the bees. I just realized Jason doing his ad-libs just sounds like a reverse sneeze. Bless you.
Thank you.
I can't even talk about Friday the 13th. This motherfucker was just simply trying to chase a 13-year-old on a Friday. I don't know why you posted up in the house. You ass should be in a zoo because you over here looking like... But without any more blabbering, let's finally watch this bitch looks like Ebenezer Scrooge get caught trying to bust his sploots into an 8th grader's cooch.
This 32-year-old guy wants to spend a Sunday afternoon chilling with a 13-year-old girl.
I think I already cracked down on why teenagers give you an erection. It's because you look like one of the mutant Ninja Turtles if you went through a Russian sleep experiment. How do you look so old and so young at the same time? Like, I want to believe you're pushing 30, but the top of your head looks like it's been around since the Prohibition era. I feel like a coroner looking at the top of your damn scalp. Top of your head looks like a Titanic artifact. She looks more dustier than Prince Philip's ballsack. Bro is posted up looking like a phospholipid. But I probably shouldn't mention anything about genetics, because with that head, he's bound to be inbred. There's no other way. I bet his chromosomes look like train track.
After texting her about getting stoned.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
But just when he thought it couldn't get worse, it just takes a full 180 turn and just goes down to the depths of hell. What a great way to go out. If we try to list all the crimes you've already committed already, we have to carry one of the Elder Scrolls around, because you already committed beyond measurable amount. You broke the fucking scale already. But that shouldn't be a surprise to you, because it looks like you're familiar with scales. That's why you're trying to introduce a 13-year-old to drugs. He came here to blow a fat queef and smoke some reef with this bitch. Not only having full-out sexual intercourse, I'm talking clashing kissers and mashing pissers, parking the beef bust in Tuna Town tonight action going on in the bedroom. But you decide to also add salt to this tumor-sized wound by having her try drugs with you so she can't make rational thoughts for herself, so she's under the influence. Honestly, I just want to see what game this man was spitting on the down low in the DMs. He was probably giggling all up over the phone saying, "You wanna smoke that salsa while I juggle them tatas, my little sugar doodle? Hey little mama, we can roll up that Russian cream while I make you scream. Oh, don't worry about the feds, I got all the meds that you need, baby girl." Motherfucker got our probation and instantly switched to unlawful masturbation. I bet this dude was so horny that he beat off to her house on Google Maps the night before. He was probably throbbing his slob looking at the doorknob, jerking his pork into the Orkin exterminator, because Google Maps drove by when the family had a horrible termite infestation.
Mike Manzi's date is about to go up in smoke. You'll be shocked when you hear what Manzi does for a living. He's a math tutor. You heard it right. He teaches some of New York and Connecticut's wealthiest children how to solve complicated equations.
How do you go from teaching kids to solve for X to teaching them how to have sex? Like, that's like the biggest turnaround of the century. I mean, I don't know if he's a math tutor, he thinks he can just take her age to the third power, but like, he had a pretty promising start for a career, even though it looks like he's holding his end. He looks like he's 2 white line spritzers away from being in a fucking wheelchair. But I feel like teaching math to the highest degree of gifted kids in your state obviously takes some noble prestige and some skill, but to throw that all away, to bust your lid inside of a kid and ruin it all, that's the one time the math doesn't add up. But I'm not really surprised you're a math tutor, because it goes to show you know a thing or two about distribution, because he did it to a minor, he did it to weed, and he also did it to math. So you go above and beyond. You know how to distribute your shaft in 3 ways. Too bad your asshole's gonna get plowed out 6 ways on a Sunday in the back of the prison shower by a guy named Guantavius III of the Jacksonville State Penitentiary. You hibbity jibbity hobbling.
The food's too hot.
Looking ass bitch skin looks like half melted ice cream you would find in the back of Baskin Robbins. Low rendered Skyrim goblin looking ass motherfucker. Why your head built like an improper fraction? Your head looks like the side of a person's left hand after they're done writing an essay. Silver Surf Make-A-Wish Smurf cap looking.
But you might say Manji flunked basic arithmetic, because 32 plus 13 adds up to trouble.
You know the writers are proud of that one. They thought they just made a cheek clencher and a thirst quencher right there. Or maybe this whole entire show was a plot twist and they just searched for somebody to help Chris with his mathematical struggles. The show is sponsored by Khan Academy. Why does he look like Lex Luthor? Somebody tried to draw him from memory. At least his hair and eyebrows knew better to show up. All purple on my shoes like it's Saints Row. Hey, any motherfucker listens to Lil Tecca, hit me up. He makes some good ass music. And also this dude kind of looks like Oleg from Saints Row. And who the hell is that? They got the Sawyer family next door? What the hell's going on?
Online, he calls himself Mike Thrilla. He's a self-employed tutor with a bachelor's degree in mathematics from a small New York college. He's obsessed with pizza, and he says he smokes marijuana often.
Obsessed with pizza, smokes weed, loves teenagers. I'm telling you guys, this guy is a mutant ninja turtle. I'm telling you, my theory is confirmed right here. Donatello, dab me up.
This is the Sting House set up in Fairfield, Connecticut, an upscale town on Connecticut's Gold Coast, about 50 miles from Manhattan.
You know, at this point, I feel like the neighborhood watch of children's crotches would have alerted all pedos not to come here or some shit. Like, this home would be the Constance Nebergracker of all predators. Like, I feel like people would know now this is the one house not to mess with. Because the thing about the show is they don't switch houses. They stay in the same home to have a sting operation because their budget's not that high, because Chris has crippling debt that he needs to pay off.
IRS is filing a lawsuit on your name because
I ain't that motherfucker.
And this show is like his one chance of redemption to actually do it. So they stay at the same home. I don't know how any predator hasn't caught on that this is the house that you shouldn't go to. Because y'all have that one house in the neighborhood that you can't ding dong ditch because the owner is some crazed maniac that would threaten you with a shotgun or some shit. I mean, some of you would probably be obligated more, but like, I feel like at this point, all predators would know that this is the one house that you can't put your ding dong in a bit. I don't know, if I was put into these people's crusty ass penny loafer shoes that they walk into the house with, I feel like I'll be walking right up to the front door than a bolt house that Pennywise lived in or some shit. Like, just the sight of that property would strike so much fear in my heart that I might shart out my stomach. Like, it would just be absolutely terrifying. Like, the more I look at this dude, he kind of looks like that one crackhead at the club. Hey, it's Bounced by the Hound showing up with a double cup.
The watchdog group Tetrad Corps
Sounds like a villain organization you would hear in a Marvel comic.
is working with the Fairfield cops to bust adult men looking to spend time with 12 and 13-year-old children.
Hey, it's that one ghost hunter from Insidious. I don't really blame you being here, bro. This dude is pale as all hell. He looks like Casper if he was stuck in a tanning bed.
Inside and outside, we've set up more than a dozen hidden cameras, and in our virtual control room, Tetrad's operatives are communicating with Manzi.
Mike's supposed to be on his way.
These are some of the texts the 32-year-old man who calls himself Mike Thrilla sent to our decoy, who he thought was 13.
Did you blaze? You're my soulmate.
Oh, that was fast. You Blaze? Well, shit, you're my soul. Have my kids. I'm booking the wedding, babe.
But he also admits he shouldn't be talking to a 13-year-old.
Well, you were cool and cute too. I just know I could get in trouble even talking to you, you know?
Yeah, and it looks like you've been around since the Victorian era. Like last episode, we did a video on the guy that looked like Ghoul from Hacksaw Ridge. And now we're doing a video on Dr. Frankenstein posted up in the sewer tunnel taking crispy pics looking for 8th grader to swallow his dick.
Well, you were cool and cute too. I just know I could get in trouble even talking to you, you know?
So I have the perfect solution. I'll just keep talking to you. No, I teach math, but I'm starting to see a lot of chemistry dwindle between us.
He later appears to become suspicious and asks the decoy to send a custom pic with his name on it.
Damn, your budget for the show is really getting low. What the hell is that? What is that, an LG Stylo 4 you got posted up? I feel like EastEnders would announce their season finale by the time a message sends on that goddamn ancient fossil of a phone. Completely off topic, but that was actually my first phone. The camera resolution was so low that every photo I took looked like a Sasquatch sighting. Like, it was so bad. I would rather have Greg Heffley's Ladybug phone than that 8-bit brick of DigiDick.
But Manzi continues texting. He later appears to become suspicious and asks the decoy to send a custom pic with his name on it. His fears that the girl isn't real are apparently quashed.
What is he doing, bro? You got way too much confidence. I find it ironic that you're asking if this bitch is real, but you literally look like a scrap 1990s Pixar animation. I just feel like you can tilt your head 360 degrees like a fucking owl.
The date is set, and on a crisp autumn day, Manzi arrives at the Sting house.
Hello? Hi. Good. How are you?
Is your house okay?
Yes, I did.
Oh shit, EDP might be making a special appearance. Is that how you just lure all predators in? Just have like a plate of cupcakes for them? Like just set them by a windowsill so all the predators just like smell them and slowly lure their way to their house with their mouth drooling or something? Like we got World War Gen Z in post-production, because I feel like instead of making sound for all the zombies to come in, you just gotta have like a platter of cupcakes on standby to lure them all. Chris is like the Ash of Predator-verse. He's trying to complete the Pokédex of underage sex.
Sorry I'm being like a little...
No, it's alright. This is like weird.
Well, it's not so much that it's weird, it's welcome.
Yeah, you know, it's not very weird. It's just kind of borderline illegal. Like, I'm probably gonna face 15 to 20.
You mind if I just, like, look around?
Oh, go for
You
it.
okay?
I don't know.
Fuck you bouncing off to, Ed Warren. You here to cleanse the house or some shit? Like, you the demon in disguise. Like, why are you trying to act like you're the good guy by searching around the house like you're a damn plumber? It's about to turn the corner and burn some sage, even though he's a semen demon here for the underage. You are the evil entity here. Like, you're the one that's going after kitty titties. Why are you trying to act like the good guy?
What Manzi doesn't know is that I am waiting for him right behind that curtain.
Why does Chris look like he's holding in a fat? Mans came here to smoke some gas and get floated, and Chris behind the curtain holding his ass, being all bloated. Imagine if he farted before he opened the curtain. Hey, Susie, you said you home alone, right? Yeah, I told you my parents are out of...
Mike Manzi is a math tutor. A smart guy who suspected something seemed weird in our Sting house.
You mind if I just, like, look around?
Oh, go for it.
You okay?
But he never calculated that I would be the one behind the curtain.
I mean, to give the benefit of the doubt, the guy is dumb enough to show up, but to be fair, bro, like, who just has random curtains just placed around the house? Unless David Blaine signed off the mortgage, I just don't understand why you just have a bunch of random curtains hiding the rooms away. Like even, I mean, technically she is of age, she's 19, but even if, like, she was of age, or if I just went over to a 16-year-old girl's house, and I just saw a bunch of black curtains just strung around the house, it's either one of two things. I either walked into a house full of a bunch of cannibals, or I'm touring through the slaughter maze at Cedar Point. Like, I mean, like, it just literally looks like a haunted house attraction. Like, I'm not really that shocked that he was skeptical.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good.
Why don't you have a seat right on that stool, please?
Sure.
No, right here, sir.
No, I know.
Please, right there. Right, sir. Sit, please.
The hell is Bucky the Winter Soldier getting a memory wipe in the basement? What the hell is this music?
Okay.
I need to talk to you.
Why does your head look like a hard-boiled egg if somebody dipped it in urn ashes?
Well,
What are you doing here today?
well, I'm here because I was slightly concerned.
Concerned about what?
Well, concerned because she's talking to people that are a lot younger, a lot older on the website.
And that's why your reptilian ass decided to show up to make sure to put an end to it.
Now, why were you so concerned about a 13-year-old girl?
Well, she's talking to other people that are obviously the same age as me.
And how old are you?
I'm 32.
You're 32.
Yes.
So you came over to make sure she was okay.
Well, I came over just to make sure that
Everything was fine.
everything was okay. I was not.
So you were going to search the house just now to make sure what?
Well,
Bad guys were here?
Well, I mean, I don't know. She could come. She could be here with a group of people.
Well, yeah, you were hoping for the Teen Titans to be there, weren't you? Too bad you got the Justice League instead. I'm just waiting for this guy's forehead to speak at any second. I feel like his forehead's the one that's holding back the truth. Like, you could just tell every time this guy lies, because you could just see his forehead, like, holding back for him. Shit looks like Kermit the Frog trying to hold in a burp.
For all I know, and she obviously was. I mean, don't you think? Don't you think that would be like a safe idea?
Well, you already took the safe idea. That's why you brought condoms.
What was today's lesson supposed to be?
Your head looks like a stick shift I would find in a 97 Mustang. He probably shifts into third gear when he's clapping it back from the... Kinda looks like a cremated version of the Honey Nut Cheerios bee. Instead of hunting down oats, he was searching for a beginner throat goat. When will these motherfuckers learn that tricks are for kids, dicks are not?
Unfortunately, I really worry about other people.
Now, you're a tutor,
Concerned with-
correct? Mm-hmm. And who do you tutor?
I tutor our these ages, older ages.
What do you tutor them in?
Mathematics.
Mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
What about smoking marijuana?
Well, I mean, it's not really something that I try to tutor people in, but
Well,
still.
it seems like it from the chat here.
Why you built like a 2K dev? Well, your master plan already fell to complete shit. I notice it's always a pattern with all these predators when they actually do get caught. They try to laugh it off like it was just a little mishap, like just a little doozy that they're there, like a little coinky dink that they wanted the pirate key a 12-year-old to in the pink one in the stink type action. Like in reality, it's one of the most disgusting, deplorable acts they do, and they know that. They acknowledge that it is, but they lack the common empathy to truly realize how disgusting it is. And honestly, that just makes me turn my stomach even more looking at these yeasty beasts.
Well, you're cool and cute too. I just know I could get in trouble even talking to you, you know.
Well, yes, of course, but you know, look, may I please leave? I'm not. Okay.
Well, there was an attempt. Did not work out worth jack shit, but you know, at least he tried. It's the effort that counts, really. We're playing checkers. This man is playing chess across bitch's breast. Like, he's absolutely outplaying all of us right here. What a great defense tactic. Chris, I know what I did was illegal, and I'm probably gonna face 15 to 20 years, but like, if you just let me out the door, let me get a little head start, that would be appreciated. Sort of like reverse psychology. It sounds like a straight man walking into a gay bar for the first time. Chris, can I please leave? I'll slide you a 20. I got Wendy's coupons in the back of my Ford Focus. Hold on. What do you mean I'm in trouble? I can get you a Dave's double.
Will I be able to leave after your question?
Did you blaze?
Wait,
Yes.
sir?
Yes.
Wait, are you answering me or are you reading stuff?
Yes.
I don't know why you dressed for basketball, because you're about to be facing a different type of court pretty soon. Speaking of the basket of balls, this man is a lot like Tracy McGrady. Instead of shooting 13 shots in 45 seconds, this man shot his load in 45 seconds inside of a 13-year-old. This man is prominent in the quick draw and flexible release.
You can leave after I ask you a couple questions.
Are you sure? Are there police outside or anything?
I'll get to that.
Please, sir, can you please just tell me? Because I really can't. Oh,
Motherfucker looked like Arlo if he had liposuction surgery. He just looks like a patient zero out of a zombie movie. Like he's trying to hide all the symptoms. Like he has like Michi just hiding in his arm. I'm waiting for an eyeball to poke out of his hand at any second.
I wanted to make sure that there was no like, obviously, like, she invited me in and there were not.
So you were just being a good Samaritan today?
Well, I was trying to a certain extent, but like, you know, I was coming here to make sure everything was okay.
13-year-old girl.
I deal with kids all the time.
Is this nigga serious?
I deal with kids all the time. That's like the worst sentence you can ever say in front of Chris Hansen. But that's alright, you're about to face a different sentence for messing with a bitch that can't even have her period. You know, I found something that'll get your mind working and your uncle twerking. You gotta wonder why he started being a tutor in the first place. Because if he would drive halfway across the state to meet up with a 13-year-old, then I'm starting to think that the prostate is the only exam that he's trying to give these bitches. It's really just something that'll make you hump a tree stump about. Like this bent, shovel-headed devil tried to make any of their moves on the past students that he taught in his class. He didn't get any enjoyment about teaching these kids about math symbols. He almost saw them as just sex symbols in general. Just thinking about it almost triggers my gag reflex, but it's been cranking my cranium ever since the start of this video, because you really gotta wonder if he had any other ulterior motives or sick desires that he wanted to act upon, but he just couldn't because he didn't have the opportunity to. And now that he's been given the chance, you know, the golden egg in the basket that he gladly swooped through, he decided to actually drive here. You just gotta almost question if this guy actually saw his students as students, and not just these bags of sexual prey that he was waiting to make his move on.
Right. Would you think that the parents of the kids you tutor would be...
Why does the back of your head look like the fabric off of a school bus seat? Jesus, everything about this man is just resembling children.
There's something you need to know.
Is there cops?
There's something you need to know.
Please.
I'm Chris Hansen.
No, you're not.
Is I?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Wow, what a great action-packed, high-octane fight that man put up. He honestly deserves the Medal of Honor for doing that. I mean, what do you think he was gonna do? Just erase Chris out of existence by saying he wasn't him? I'm Chris Hansen. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Sam, I am. Brie, eggs, and ham. Bitch. Understandable. Have a nice day. You're free to go. It's like that one Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other. Just like randomly takes off his mask and says, no, you're not. I am the real Chris Hansen. Take a seat over there. I work for the feds. You're on 3 counts of tax fraud. I know it never worked, but I never understood why any predator hasn't tried to play the recognition card. Like they only texted the minor just so they can meet Chris Hansen.
Please let me go home, guys.
Sir,
Guys,
it'd be best if you went out this door.
No, because I'm gonna get arrested. I know what's gonna happen. Sir, I really can't afford to do this.
Oh, don't worry. Your charge is free of charge. You don't have to pay for anything.
I can't. I'm really not here for any malintent. I really can't. Please do not.
Y'all know that one painting where Steve Wilkos was screaming?
But look at the chat.
I really just want to. Please let me go home, guys. I'm gonna get arrested going that way. Please. No, I can't. I can't. I won't.
Come on, Hammerhead. You gonna let Gilbert bitch you out? All it takes is one punch and you'll send that man 3 doors down.
Please. You can't go this way. Please, man. You can't go this way. Guys. Oh, this is horrible. This is is horrible.
This is horrible. Oh my sweet goodness gravy, my biscuits are burning. This is horrible. Haribo gummy bears. Here our antagonist finally advances to his attacking move. As we can clearly see, he unlocked the full concentration breathing method because he's panting heavily like a dying dog in the back of a Detroit alleyway that's coughing up half his fucking brain. Now I don't know exactly what he's trying to do. He's like spinning around in circles like a Roomba vacuum. Looks like Neji's about to hit the 64 tri-palm in this bitch in the back of the living room. Then he also lets out his fierce war cry, truly just a sound that'll even make the strongest of men clench their assholes in utter fear. And the aggressive group grunt that he let out almost sounded like Crazy Dave from Plants vs. Zombies if he busted a fat nut over the lawnmower. I really don't understand what he's trying to accomplish here. It makes no sense. It's like an orphan saying they're gonna put shit on their mama. I like how he acted if he went out any other door that he just wouldn't be arrested, like the cops were just a bunch of GTA NPCs waiting for him on the other side of the door. Like the shit was a Call of Duty campaign side mission or some shit. Like all the characters were just standing still. The police just will have no idea that he went out the other entryway. But honestly, I can just wrap it up right there. He pretty much just got the same result that every Predator gets at the end of the episode, where they get detained and then set in for interrogation. I'm not JC Penny or JCS or whatever the hell his name is that goes into like the deep inner workings of criminals and like goes through their interrogation. Like we all know what happens. He gets arrested. He gets charged for the crimes that he committed. And that's the last time he's ever tutoring someone. In fact, he's probably not even going to be allowed within a 50-mile radius of a schoolyard to begin with after this. It really just goes to show how many predators there are out in the world. You just gotta like board up your windows and lock up the forts or some shit, because these people are just everywhere now. It's like a new upfounding trend to become a file these days, because I'm just starting to see more and more of them. Like it just never stops. It's like a growing virus that keeps on spreading, even though the only thing that these people are trying to spread is a sophomore's legs. It's just absolutely disgusting. And I like how the whole time he just tried to convince himself that everything wasn't real. Like if he just thought very hard enough that Chris Hansen and all the camera crew would just magically vanish. He probably does the same thing when he wipes his ass. He just doesn't. He just thinks very hard until the shit goes away in his mind. So if you are underage like me, or you know, especially a girl, like make sure you pick up on those indicators and always keep something to protect yourself with from these trifling troglodytes that will try to prey on you, because you really just don't know nowadays. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Slap a like before your dad slaps you. Subscribe to hit my vibe and follow all my socials. Links down below. That wasn't a request. That was a command. Come on, bro. I'm about to cry. Just follow my Instagram. And also, sorry about the delay. I know like my upload schedule is pretty much following the Gregorian calendar at this point, but right when I was starting to feel better, I had something extremely shitty happen to me. Like Satan himself just grabbed my left ass cheek and dragged me down to the 9 circles of hell. Let's just say my current girlfriend kind of broke up with me last week. And I'm not going to act like it's the end of the world, because it's really not. I mean, most relationships are trial and error to find the perfect one anyways. Not me though. Y'all stay safe. I'm smashing the dasher now. Only bitch I'm cuddling with is Benjamin Franklin. But it was a mutual breakup. Let's just say I was putting all my effort into that girl and I kind of just lost all energy for myself. So it was honestly just a wake-up call. You know, it really made me realize how much YouTube meant to me, and that's why I'm making an effort to actually upload a lot more this summer. Heartbreak builds pain, pain builds tolerance, tolerance builds strength, and from that you're just gonna grow yourself to be stronger. It's just character development, and I'm the one that's living through the movie. Just gonna be missing some boobies though. Hey wait, shit, I'm still recording. No, in actuality, like it's really just something I'll get over with. In fact, I actually feel a lot stronger than I ever have before. So, you know, at the end of the day, her loss, not my concern anymore. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. We're gonna be seeing 1 million by 2022, and that's a pinky promise. I don't go back on those bitches. Alright, I'm gonna go play a game of Jenga with the bricks off my school building, so I'll catch you guys. Alright, bro, I'm gonna head out this bitch. Oh wait, that's a fire exit. I'm going the wrong way.
Scamming ass bitch, jugging off your Wi-Fi. Fuck a bitch, send out to that bitch, bye-bye. I can't order you no Uber, bitch, I'm in the wrong. Smoking OG shit, hit it too strong. And this young boy, my name too known. Hit it once and now I'm too gone. If we ever fuck, bitch, I moved on. Talk to her once, now she glued on. When I'm with my niggas, I feel like I'm in a